Hey guys, are you still opening your doors with one of these? What if I could show you a way that you could open your doors with just your fingerprint, a PIN number, or maybe a little key card like this? Let's have a look. The Desloc Smart Lock D110 Plus Fingerprint Deadbolt with Wi-Fi and lock view is a sub $100 door lock that incorporates a ton of great features that can help you improve the security of any home. Being able to lock your door with your fingerprint, a PIN code, a key card, or heaven forbid you actually just want to go old school and use a traditional key, you have it all at your fingertips with Desloc. With that said, let's jump in and take a good look at this door lock. So let's do a really quick unboxing of the new Desloc D110 Plus fingerprint Wi-Fi door lock and get that out of the way so you can see what you got to work with, and then we'll go from there. So, pop this open. I haven't opened this box before, so you've got a user manual here. That's great. You've got some deadbolt templates here, which will come in handy for the install. Okay, we've got the two halves of the door lock, so let's just get those out of the way here. Get them out of the plastic. So you've got two plates here. So basically what this is a plate that's going to go on the door, and that'll secure the front piece of the door lock to the plate, and then this gets screwed to the other side of the plate on the back side. So that is what you'll have on the inside of your house. This is the actual front-facing door lock. Very nice looking, I might add. You know, you've got your lock view window there, you've got your fingerprint window there, and your traditional key lock right down the bottom. Pretty straightforward stuff. And then we've got the traditional desiccant. We can get the box out of the way. And we got a box of goodies here, which I'm sure is going to include the deadbolt and all the other pieces we're going to need. Let me put the old spectacles on here. Okay. Yes, I was right. This is the faceplate for the deadbolts. This is the actual deadbolts. We've got a number of packets here with the screws that are all labeled for installation. Very nice. Oh, spare parts. That's much appreciated. This out of the way, and we have a couple of key cards here as well. So we can take the plastic off of these. There's one. There's two. And of course, last but not least, you get a couple of keys for the door lock as well. So we'll stick those up there. And that, my friends, is everything that comes in this kit. So user manual template, back side of the door lock, install plate, front side of the door lock, two key card plates. What you see is what you get. So before we jump in and I start explaining the features of the D110 Plus to you, I thought it'd be wise to show you a little comparison chart so you can see the D110 Plus compared to two or three other brands, and you'll see the extra features that you're getting with the D110 at a lower price point than what you're getting from other manufacturers. So let's do that. Okay, so here we can see the Desloc being compared to three other manufacturers' locks. And you can see the lower price point right off of the bat. You can see the features set listed down the side here on the left. And then when you come down, about halfway down, you start to see that the D110 has a digital display, the others don't. The D110 has auto left and right configuration, which is really important because my door opens to the left, but not everybody's is like that. So you want to make sure your lock is going to accommodate that. And then you've got assisted installation with the D110 as well. So there's definitely two or three key features that are not available with other manufacturers' locks, and you're getting all this at a reduced price. So in this section of the video, I'll do a quick overview of the D110's feature set, starting with the front face of the door lock. Here you'll find the lock view window, keypad, menu button, lock button, and of course the physical key lock at the bottom. The D110 has built-in Wi-Fi with remote control without the need for any additional gateway between your router or door lock. This makes it super easy to see and update the status of your lock right from your phone. With the added lock view window, which is unique to Deslock, you'll get a visual confirmation of your door lock status for trouble-free operation and peace of mind. Wi-Fi and battery indications, in addition to several other indicators, are provided. This lock offers 6 unlocking methods via app control by fingerprint, smart voice control, keys, PIN codes, and lastly, key cards for the ultimate in versatility and convenience. If you've ever used older style push button coded door locks, you'll really appreciate having fast acting fingerprint access capable of maintaining 50 fingerprints, which is more than adequate for even the largest of families. The D110 can recognize your fingerprint in 0.3 seconds with a 99% accuracy rate. Now that's what I call efficient. Your Deslock door lock is tested for salt spray, lock cycling, impacts, low temperature to minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit and 158 degrees Fahrenheit high temps. So whether you live in the colder northern climates or warmer southern regions, Deslock has got you protected. Installation be completed in 10 to 15 minutes generally, and the door lock itself is left-right auto sensing for door swing. You can operate your door locally without the app, or if you choose, use the app. You'll see real-time alerts via the Desloc app. How cool is that? You even have an anti-hijacking feature that can alert your friends you're in trouble. This works by simply programming an additional fingerprint to only be used in the event of trouble. So normally you might set up your index finger, but have your thumbprint used to indicate hijacking or trouble. Another great feature is the auto lock that can be set on your door lock, which allows your door to automatically lock according to a duration that you set in the app. Battery life on 4 AA alkaline batteries, don't use rechargeables by the way, can range from 6 to 12 months depending on the lock mode you choose and your Wi-Fi environment. You'll get a low battery alert, and a USB Type-C emergency charge port is provided on the bottom of the lock for total peace of mind. Within the app, you'll be able to access customizable user management system to tailor your access to different individuals of your choice. My most used mode is the passage mode. Working from home as I do, the app allows me to come and go as I please during the day with the door unlocked, but then later in the afternoon when I venture out, I can lock the door manually. You also have a vacation mode that allows you to limit access while you're away. Last but not least, the D110 Plus is available in 2 colors, black and silver, to complement a wide range of door colors. With this said, let's jump into the installation. Okay, so let's do a quick and easy installation here. So I've already moved my lock cylinder. It was just 2 screws. I've removed my deadbolt. The first thing you have to do is you take your deadbolt like so, and if you wind it in, you'll notice it gets a lot shorter. I know that mine has to be the longer version, so really all I need to do is take the deadbolt and put it in place like so. I've got 2 screws here, and these are Phillips screws, so you can use a Phillips screwdriver, a number 2, which are readily available at any hardware store. And just pop your deadbolt in here. Once you got it in, you're good to go to the next step. Okay, so the next step, you want to take your front facing part of the lock, and it has to come through from the outside. The wire has to go underneath, the brass tab has to go through, and the 2 pins have to go into the holes. And it'll sit by itself pretty much like that. And then you're going to need your plate, which secures the front face to the door. Grab your wires, just put the tab through like this, and this plate comes up like this. And if you just keep your hands on here so the front face doesn't fall off, grab your 2 screws and just take one like this, and you've got enough room that you can see in behind, so you should be able to just start your screws like this. Take your second one, start your screw like this. Now, even though Desloc says you only need a Phillips screwdriver, I'm going to cheat a little bit because this just speeds up the process. I'm not going to tighten the plate with the power driver, with the electric screwdriver. I'm just going to, you know, wind in. These screws are a little bit long. So now what you want to do is check and make sure that your door lock is straight on the outside. This plate has a little bit of two-sided tape to hold it in position. I don't use it, but you can use it if you want, if you feel you need it, and then just snug up your two screws here. You can close your door. You don't have to reef these tight, just get them snug like so. Next thing you want to do is you're going to connect your electrical contact to the back part of the lock. And this can be, it's not tricky. It can be a little fiddly sometimes to get the wire tab in there. There we go. Just snap it in like this. And you'll notice on the back there's a recess for the spare wire. The only other thing you have to do is make sure this tab is horizontal so it lines up with the brass tab. So if I put the knob vertical, that means the tab on the back is horizontal. Now I can bring this over to the door. Look at that. Fits in easy peasy. Now I can take my final 3 screws and I can start getting those connected in. So just push the back piece right in. Okay, that one's in. It's not tightened up yet, but it's pretty close. And this guy's going in next. And last but not least, we're going to wind this guy in. So you want to wind these screws in until this thing is snug right up against the door. And you'll know it because it stops dead, right? I can't turn it anymore. I don't have to reef on it. Okay, now what you want to do, make sure your deadbolt turns, moves easy. Like so. Okay, next step. We can take our 4 batteries, double A's. You're going to use alkalines, not rechargeables. Like so. There you go. You can take your plate, snap it down in place like this. And that's the basic installation of this door lock. So when I say anybody can do it, even though I'm highly technical, trust me, it doesn't matter who you are. As long as you got a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, you'll be able to do this fairly easily. So once the basic installation of the door lock is done, then you can move on to pairing it to your phone, and you'll be able to set up a passcode, the owner's name, key cards, that kind of thing. It literally takes 2 minutes. It's easy peasy. So as you might expect, the Desloc app can be downloaded from the App Store or Google Play, and you'll need to do this to bind the D110 Plus to the app to access all its great features. Once done, you'll be able to see your bound or paired devices from the initial screen, as well as lock or unlock the device using the icon shown. Tapping on the device gets you into the second screen, which will allow you to see the battery life top left, lock status top center, slide to lock, unlock the device, assign access, settings, and lastly at the bottom you'll see your events. Tapping on assigning access allows you to set up the owner and users of your device. You'll be able to set up a passcode, PIN, fingerprint, keycard, or fob, and lastly you can select whether you wish to receive notifications or not. Tapping the return arrow top left twice takes you to the settings screen where you can select passage mode, which keeps the door lock open until you decide to lock it. Vacation mode, when set, allows limited access to the lock while you're away. Auto lock will lock the door within 5 to 120 seconds depending on what you choose the setting to be. I found this mode will also drain the batteries a tad quicker, but fortunately I think most people will choose the passage mode as their main mode. Anti-peeping mode is next, which allows you to set random digits before or after your passcode to enhance security. The anti-hijacking mode I talked about earlier allows you to set a specific passcode, fingerprint, and contact info in the event of a home invasion or break-in. So if you typically use your right index finger for entry, you might want to set your right thumbprint to trigger a home invasion, break-in warning signal. And I hope you never have to use this feature, but it's there should you wish to use it. Next up is the general screen, which shows all your device info like firmware version, MAC address, etc. The notifications tab is next, and it allows you to turn on or off notifications for unlock, locked, or alarm. The Share With tab allows you to add a shared user that might be assigned as admin or regular user that will have various access levels as you so choose. Not too shabby if I say so myself. Going back to the device screen at the bottom, you'll be able to see a list of events that are subdivided into all, unlock, or alarm that show corresponding date and time data that you might find useful as you progress with your lock. Okay, my friends, so the next piece of the puzzle here is to get our Desloc D110 Plus connected to the Alexa app, and that's what we're going to do right now. Let's jump in. Okay, so the next step here, we're going to tap on our Alexa app. And I'm going to go to the 3 lines. Don't pay any attention to this stuff here. Go straight to the bottom, tap on the 3 lines. You want to go to Skills and Games and type Skills and Games. And then you want to come up to the menu bar here and type in Deslock. And right away you're going to get 3 options. So what we're trying to do is add the Desloc Smart Home skill set, which is kind of like a plug-in, extends the ability of the app to work with Alexa. So I'm going to tap on this one here. There's the Desloc icon at the top. I'm going to tap on Enable to Use. Enable to Use, actually. And now I'm going to enter in my email address. Log in. Okay, Desloc Smart Home has been successfully linked. That's great. Click Next. Alexa is looking for devices to connect. This may take up to a minute.
From Android.com. Take about a minute.
It's a problem with Alexa. You mention her name, she starts talking. Okay, so one Desloc found and connected. Now we're going to tap Next. And let's see, where is your lock? Add your device to a group so you can control devices together and say things like, Alexa, turn on the living room. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll add it to the front door group. And add to the group. D10 Plus added to the front door. D10 Plus is set up and ready to use. To control it, say, Alexa, lock D110 Plus.
Locking. Hang on. The D110 Plus is locked.
Okay, so the D110 Plus is locked. Alexa, unlock D110 Plus.
Unlock by voice. Open the Alexa app, go to Devices, and edit Desloc settings.
Okay, so that's a key point in the setup. So what you need to do is just tap Done here, and you want to go back to your Devices, and you're going to tap on the D110 Plus that we just set up. It's locked, okay, you can see the line showing it's locked. You want to go to Settings, and then you have to unlock with Alexa app, unlock by voice and Echo Hub. Tap here, click OK. Tap here, click OK. So now you have to set up your unlock pin. You'll have to enter it twice, like so. Now we should be able to, Alexa, unlock D110 Plus.
What's your voice code for D110 Plus? Unlocking. Hang on. The D110 Plus is unlocked.
And that, my friends, is how you set up the D110 Plus lock on your front door or side door or anywhere else in your house. And now the nice thing about it, I'm just going to go back a step here. Okay, guys, so the last thing I want to leave you with is there's one extra step that you can do to make your life more convenient or make your life a little bit easier. And that is, once you've got your lock set up, you might want to add an additional lock. And this is where you can see I've got the front door group set up here. So I've got my D110 Plus. But what if you got a second D110 Plus or a third D110 Plus? Well, you can add those in to this group here. And so at night, if you're like me, you're going to do your before bedtime routine. I usually check the garage door, the front door, and the side door in the garage. If you've got multiple locks, you'll be able to do something like Alexa, close front door. And it will do all the locks, like it'll lock all 3 or all 2 locks, depending on what you have. So that is really cool and just makes your life a heck of a lot easier. So there you go, folks. We're connected to Alexa. Everything's up and running. And let's get to the conclusion of this video so you guys can be on your way and go and buy one of these. So to wrap this video up, at the end of the day, my job as a content creator or tester is to evaluate this lock and pass along some helpful information to you to help you make an informed decision, right? At least I think that's my job. As such, I've been testing the D110 Plus for 3 weeks now, and I've found it to be a quality device that I'm happy to have installed in my home. At the sub $100 price point, I can say with confidence this door lock will be very hard to beat. Oh yeah. There'll be a discount code for you in the description, so don't forget to take advantage of that one. Thanks for watching, and as always, links will be in the description for you, and don't hesitate if you have questions. Take care and have a great summer. We'll see you in the next one.